This is Joel Larry Excuses, where we talk about meaningful conversations. This is a collaboration with famous success stories and, of course, the winners of Maginoong Filipino 2026. And, of course, shout out to our videographer, Leo Photography and Videography. We are with the title holder of Maginoong Filipino 2026, Franco Tierra. Thank you for joining us. Take us back during that competition, because this is your first pageant, tama ba?
My first pageant.
Yes. How was your thought process joining this competition?
My thought process of joining this competition, like before it even started, I was like, okay, we gotta lock in. We gotta let all of this shyness, like, I gotta leave all of them back. And honestly, like, before this pageant even started, I was genuinely telling my mom, I was like, Mommy, I'm so nervous. I don't know if I can do this. And then she just told me to keep practicing. So, like, I'm a very quiet person, right? So, whenever I try to practice, like, how I'm gonna introduce myself, for example, I just lock myself in the room, then look at myself in the mirror.
Yes. So I think that was your preparation. What about physically? Because earlier you were talking about uh, being a basketball player for your school. And then that's like your favorite thing. Did it help you walking the runway?
Honestly, I feel like, because I play basketball, I have a team here, Grind basketball. I feel like it helped me with like my confidence like a little bit, because when I step into, it's like the same as playing basketball, actually, because when I step into a basketball court, I have to like be tough, strong, you know. And I feel like during the pageant, I also had to be tough, strong, and like free flowing.
Yes, there's like a similarity. Uh, you told me that you have like friends who also joined pageants before. What were their advice to you?
Honestly, because they know me personally, and they just told me like, Franco, stop being quiet, okay? You don't have to be shy. You got this. And they all just motivated me. Yeah.
Yes, being shy, do you think this kind of hinders you in doing some task, or being putting yourself out there? Can you talk about you being shy?
Me being shy, me being shy just comes like with new people. But if yeah, like the previous candidates say, when they all talk to me, they didn't expect me to like talk much, because I'm actually really shy to approach people. So I just wait for them to approach me, and then that's when I start like speaking a lot and all. And I feel like my shyness doesn't hinder like what I'm gonna do with life, because I feel like life. I'm only 15, and I feel like
Exactly.
life is still gonna get too serious
Yes,
for me to
like
get shy.
yes.
I should enjoy life.
There's so much ahead of you, and this is actually a very good achievement for you at a very young age.
Yeah.
This is something that you can really be proud of along the way. What was your, that's the proudest? Were you so proud when you were announced to be the winner?
Honestly, when they announced who the winner is, so it was me and Kuya Vince in the stage, and then the rest of the candidates like off the stage. They were like announcing it, of course they had to make it like somewhat thrilled.
Yeah,
And they were playing the drums thingy, and then
yes, like
I
the
was-
heartbeat.
yeah, the
sound,
heartbeat
yes.
sound. Yeah, and I was looking at Kuya Vince, I was like, oh my gosh, Kuya Vince, oh my gosh, I'm gonna do that. So I was so nervous. And then he just kept encouraging me, because honestly, I like Kuya Vince because he's so funny, and then he encourages me to like do stuff even though I'm shy. And he was just telling me, oh, don't worry, you're gonna win this, you're gonna win this. And I just loved that. And when I won, like when they announced the number, they said number 3. Honestly, I was speechless, so I just screamed, and then I just shook the hands of the judges.
Congratulations. Now, because you're still in high school, you still got senior high, then eventually college. What do you want to take in college?
Honestly, I really don't have like a specific course that I want to take. But to be honest, the first course that I genuinely wanted to take was software engineering, or like or a course that revolves around AI and learning machine. Because when I was still in FEU, I was ODL there, and my favorite subject was ICT because I find coding so fun, like, especially when you're like making websites and all.
So anything that's technical and online. What about online games? Do you play?
Yeah, I play Valorant, Fortnite, NBA,
Uh,
and also Mobile Legends, Call of Duty, and I think there's more, but I can't remember them.
you know what? I want to ask you this because you're only 15 years old. So how long? Like how old were you when you were brought here in the UAE?
I believe I was 12 years old now.
Really?
Yeah.
So how are you gonna compare your life back in the Philippines compared here in the UAE?
Honestly, I can't remember much, but back then, I remember Philippines had such good food. Like I love eating, and Philippines had fresh foods and all.
Yes.
And then compared to here in Dubai, the food is great here in Dubai, but like it's less fresh because they have to transport it, you know. And my lifestyle in Philippines is like my friends' house is like one bike away, so like I just bike to them to hang out. But here I have to use the metro or taxi.
Yes, but you got friends now here. Like of course, that you can play basketball with, and so.
Yeah, I do have friends.
Well, I also want to ask. I want to know. Joining this pageant, like, what did it teach you? Like, what did you gain from joining this pageant?
Honestly, when I joined the pageants, I gained self-confidence myself because I have such low self-esteem. So when I won the pageant, it made me realize like, oh, maybe I'm not that bad after all, you know? And it gave me like an ego boost because I literally had no like self-esteem at all because I used to think like, oh, I'm just like a shy kid in a corner, you know. But now that I won, I'm like, it like showed me that there's more to myself.
Exactly. Yes. This is just like a one step to better stuff that can happen to you, and you also apart from basketball, you told me that you're somehow into modeling. Did you model before? Like,
No,
did you walk in a runway?
No, I haven't modeled before. Actually, this is the first somewhat runway I did was the pageant itself. And after winning the pageant, that's when like I got encouraged into modeling.
I've seen your performance. I've seen the highlights of the pageants, and I've seen your performance. You really did good. And then I told you like maybe because you were playing basketball because it's physical, so I think that's the reason why you also know how to move into a space.
Yeah.
Yes, and you really have to project. Is that somehow unexpected or probably just
Honestly, it was like something that happened out of the blue. Like when I was walking there, I really did not know how I was gonna walk. So I was like, okay, so I made the plan like right there and then that I'm gonna do the spin. And then after that, I was like, okay, I survived.
any plans to join by any chance? Because this is your first. Um, do you think yourself joining any other pageants or modeling or any in this in the same industry and platform?
Honestly, for modeling, I feel like I'm leaning more onto the runners now and the photo shoots because I have friends that also do modeling. They're outstrip.
Yes.
If you know that. And for the pageantry, I feel like if somewhere like people recruit me, then sure, I'll give it another try. But I can't promise anything because I'm really shy. But yeah, that's it.
Yes, probably a few more trainings,
Yeah.
personality development, orientation. I think you really can do good.
Yeah.
I can suggest you that. Apart from the modeling, is that the pageant really needs your personality to be shown
Yeah.
for the public to
You need to be talky.
kind of showing your personality. Yes. Are you gonna advocate for something eventually? Maybe sports, really pushing for sports. What was your advocacy, or what do you want? Because you will be a role model.
Yeah.
What you want to share to the people.
I just want to advocate young teens like me who somewhat has like the same personality as me, like this shy kid in a corner. I advocate y'all to stop being shy, just be yourself, and yeah, just be motivated to do what you want.
All right, take this opportunity to thank the people who supported you for your fits. If there's any training that you did, also to your parents, to your friends, take this opportunity to thank them.
I would like to first of all thank God because before this pageant even started, I was already praying for Him to give me motivation and courage for this pageant. And I would also like to thank my parents for motivating me and also all of my friends for coming in there to watch and support me. Thank you.
Yes. Also, there's a few more questions now. In this pageant, the questions. Do you still remember your question?
No, I don't.
But your answer, would you still remember?
Kind of.
Yeah. Like, how did you answer your question when you heard the question? What was your thought process?
My thought process.
How did you prepare the question?
Yeah.
Just answer
Well,
whatever comes to mind.
Yeah. When I heard the question, I was like, oh shoot, okay. And I was like, this is it. So I just told them like, us Filipinos, we don't have to forget like where we came from. Like we can live in a world where, what's this called? We can live in a world where we don't forget like our heritage.
Yes.
And I also told them like living here, like moving here as a kid, made me appreciate like different cultures and all, while still remaining proud of my like Filipino heritage.
So do you think that made you win? I think because what they did was they went to 0, and then eventually for the Q&A, it will be like an equal footing for everyone. Whoever has the best answer wins. I think that was I'm quite not sure.
So, but I don't really know.
Anyway, here in the UAE, how was your life? Do you like it here better compared to back in the Philippines, or?
Honestly, I feel like my life here in UAE has been like so much more fun. Cause like I have these cool friends where I can just call them to hang out like any day and they'll come to my house or like then ask me to go in the mall and we'd hang out. Yeah.
But as you said, like compare back in the Philippines, you can just like buy.
Yeah, I
Clothes.
could right, but
Don't miss that.
yeah, I kind of miss that, but yeah, look, now that you said it, I miss it because I remember just opening my door, like our house, and just grabbing my bag and then going my way. But now I have to like walk to the metro and then tap my card or load it up with money. And
Yes.
sometimes it's a hassle. Yeah.
And the weather.
Yeah, the weather is so hot.
Which part of the Philippines?
I grew up in Bulacan.
Bulacan. Yes. Where in Bulacan exactly?
Bulacan.
What about your friends? Don't you miss them?
Yeah, I'm.
See, I'm making you realize.
I only had probably like only 4 friends in the Philippines.
Yes.
And then the rest were my cousins.
True. Do you think you'll take your college in the Philippines? Or maybe here, perhaps?
My parents are planning to take it in Australia or Georgia.
Yes. There are some programs there. Canada, perhaps, or
Yeah, we were thinking about Canada, but my parents just landed in Australia because our relatives is there.
Australia.
Yeah, Australia. And in Georgia, they were telling me like, oh, if you want to go to college with your friends, you can be roommates with him there because he's also going to college in Georgia.
So there are those options for you. Well, you still have the rest of the school year for your grade 10
Yeah.
and senior high. There's another 2 years, so there's a lot.
I know.
There's a lot of time for you to think. Also, what about your relatives here? Did they support you during the pageant?
Yeah, of course. My relatives here, my uncle and his girlfriend,
Yes.
my grandparents, and my parents.
Yes.
And then there's my friends.
Were they cheering for you?
Yeah, you don't believe how loud they screamed when they called me. I was already screaming, right? And they were screaming, and I couldn't even hear my voice because they were screaming that loud.
Please take this time. Thank them.
Thank you guys for supporting me. I really appreciate it. And I love y'all to death.
Also, when we announced that you were the winner, how do you feel for the other competitors? Because you know you all did your best, and there's always be like one top winner. Like, what can you say to your kuyas? Because they're all
Yeah,
older than
older
you.
than me. Basically, when I was in the stage and they called my name, I was like, oh my gosh, I really want it. And then the first thing I did was go up to the judges to shake their hands. And then the next thing I did was go to my fellow competitors and to like give them a fist bump. And I was like, oh, thank you guys for encouraging me. I really appreciate it because they're really kind. Like I wouldn't be able to like do or answer the questions like how I did if they were like encouraging me to do it.
Yes, like who would have thought?
Yeah,
The-
who would have thought?
yes, the shy kid.
Yeah. Because even like when they were dressing me up and when they were putting on makeup, they could feel like how nervous I was because I was shaking, and they were telling me, "Franco, drink water, no problem, no problem." I was like, yeah, yeah, calm down, I'll calm. And then Kuya Vince and James was telling me like, Franco, you got this, bro. Like, just don't think about anything, just answer and walk. They were telling me that, so I feel happy for them, and I also feel like I hope that we can meet friends like outside the pageant.
Yes, you have now like your kuyas that can guide you. Last question, what's your message to those shy
Yeah.
shy kids like you,
Introverts
or
like
for those who are also interested or have dreamed to join this kind of platform?
my message for you guys is to always stay humble, stay true to yourself, be confident. I know I'm a shy kid, but I'm telling you guys to be confident because that's what also helped me to win this pageants. And it's my first time to join a pageant, so I don't really think that I have any tips. But yeah, that's it. Just be yourself, be confident, and also thank the people who supported you.
Congratulations, and I hope to see you more in any more platforms, or probably like in modeling stints or in your next pageant.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Yes. Once again, this is Joel Eric Exclusives, where we talk about meaningful conversations.